Have you ever thought about how much time you spend sitting each day? It seems to be the scourge of modern life. So many of us go from the car to a chair at a desk, back to the car, and home to the couch. Well, all that sitting is doing us harm. And now researchers have found a way to quantify that harm. Our health specialist, Dr. Zentner, is here to explain. We all know that a sedentary lifestyle is bad for us. But what did this study find?
So this is different than the importance of cardiovascular exercise on our health. This study looked at 2,500 men and women over the age of 60 and quantified their daily sedentary lives, so how much they sat in a day. What it found that, for example, a woman who sits 12 hours a day has a 50% less chance of being disabled as a woman who sits 13 hours a day. So for every extra hour you sat, you had an increased risk of long-term disability by about 50%. And they followed these patients out into their 70s and 80s and found that indeed what you do in your downtime affects how you age.
Just 1 hour can make such a huge difference.
Huge difference.
What problems are we talking about later on in life? What kind of disabilities?
So let's clarify disability. It means the ability to do your everyday physical activities. So things like dressing yourself, doing your grocery shopping, even feeding yourself. It also looked at things like hospitalization rates, how well these patients recovered, for example, from a hip surgery or a bowel surgery. Remember, this is a population that does wind up in the hospital years down the road.
And even if you do spend part of the day exercising, if you take an hour-long walk or go swimming, if you still sit for a big chunk of the day after that, you're still in trouble.
Yeah, remember, so you may do your regular, this doesn't debate the 30 to 60 minutes of regular exercise in a day, but what it suggests is the remaining 10 hours or 11 hours of your day need to be moving. So standing, walking about, walking to get your groceries, walking about the house, gardening, etc. Those things impact how you age.
So don't stop exercising is a message. Keep that going, but then in the rest of your day, find ways to stop yourself from sitting so much.
Right. So I tell patients 30 to 60 minutes of exercise in a day, and then the remainder of the day standing to talk on the telephone, walking about, doing gardening, socializing through even standing up. Less sitting, less lying down.
All right. I feel we should get up right now and go for a walk.
We will.
Dr. Zentner, thanks.